Hey folks, here's one today to show you how to make your own Amla oil. Amla oil is used primarily in India for long hair growth, strong hair growth, improving thickness and darkness of the hair. I have blonde hair, and I actually find that this oil tones down those brassy tones in my hair, so it kind of works as almost like a toner, and it's appropriate for almost any hair or skin type that you can have possibly. So what I'm using is the Nativa. This is an organic extra virgin coconut oil. You can also use sesame oil if you prefer something a little bit more warming, or if you have an allergy to coconuts for some reason. And the Hesh Amla is available online or at your local Indian store. So what you're going to do is take 2/3 of a cup of your coconut oil and add that to a stainless steel pot, like so. And then you're going to take 2 tablespoons of the Hesh Amla, which is powdered herb. You're just going to put that in and mix them together. And you're going to simmer them on low for approximately 15 to 20 minutes until you get like this sludge at the bottom. I turned the fan on in here because you can smell it cooking, and it's kind of like an unusual coconutty herbal fragrance. So just to let you know that you will get like kind of a smell from this. It's not horrible, but it's just kind of unusual. So after that, you're going to start filtering it. You're going to filter it through and until you get like a lighter golden brown oil. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get right back with you. So what you're left with is this. It's definitely still brown, but if you hold it up to the light, it's got like this golden tinge to it. So at this point, you're going to take this, put it back into another smaller pot. You can see it's a lot lighter. Then what you're going to do is, I'm just going to throw this in the sink, and you're going to come back to it with approximately 1, let's see if I can find it, 1/8 of a cup of water. You want to try and use like distilled water if you can. If not, you can use tap water. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to add 1/8 of a cup of water. Do that. I'm going to use tap water because I'm out of distilled. And you're going to put that in here. Now it's going to do this whole oil-water separation thing. That's what you want. Turn it on again and put it on medium-low until you bring it to a boil. Okay? So, it's boiling now. You can see you're going to want to leave it uncovered. And it's starting to do some interesting things. It's starting to clump up, which is good. You want that. The golden part is starting to separate from the dark brown part. So you want to keep at this until you have gone and evaporated all the water out of the oil. If you don't cook it far enough to where there's still water in there, it's going to make the batch go rotten. So you need to make sure that you're boiling it until everything is clumpy at the bottom, and then there's just a clear golden oil on top with no water floating in it. And you can test that by taking a little spoon out and looking, and I'll show you how to do that as I keep going. Okay, so I've been going at it a little bit more, and you can see it is separating more and more. Just a warning, you have boiling oil, you're not going to want to leave it. Never leave any simmering oil alone. Watch it the entire time that you're doing this. Otherwise, you'll have a house fire, and then you'll have no house, and then you'll be like, Honey Golden, why do I have no house? It's because you didn't listen to me. So listen and make sure that you never leave this unattended. Also, if you spill this on yourself while it's like this, you will burn the bejesus out of your skin. So don't do that either, please. And so you can see it is on top there. There's that golden oil, and it is getting more and more infused with both the oil dissolvable components and the water dissolvable components of this herb. So you're getting like the full power of the herb when you use the water and the oil, and that's how it's traditionally done in Ayurveda. So there are some other videos on YouTube which are great that will show you how to make just amla oil just with the oil components too, but the water components are just as helpful in terms of extracting the vitamin C out of it and having like a vitamin C treatment as part of this, because that's one of the benefits of amla. It's really high in vitamin C. It's great for your skin in that way. You can use this right on your skin as a moisturizer, like out of the shower while your skin is still moist. You can use it right on your face, and it's amazing. It's very soothing too in the winter months, so just keep at it. Okay, just to give you an example of a flame that is too high, see this? You can see it's splattering. You don't want that. You're going to burn it and you're going to mess up your batch, so make sure you keep it low. Low and slow. Alright, I'm going to continue at this. Alrighty, so we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. You're going to want to take your spoon and scrape the bottom for that resinous stuff one last time. And you'll know you're towards the end because you'll get to, see, there's like a little bit of that resin at the bottom. You get to like a still point. See this, I haven't changed the temperature at all, but you can see it's not splattering, it's not really bubbling at all, and that means that you're just about good to go. I see a couple little bubbles right here, so I'm going to wait like 2 more minutes. Swirling around. And that has that nice golden color, and it's going to have no sediment in it. It's going to be awesome for your hair and your skin. Alright, so we move on to the next step, which is to strain it again. So we're going to strain it. Make sure you turn off your heat. Okie dokie. So if you let it sit for a couple more minutes, you'll see, aha, all that stuff is sunk to the bottom. Now you can take, I decided to use this white napkin because it's a lot thinner than a paper towel, and I'm just going to pour it into this cup here, gently, not disturbing that sediment on the bottom. You can get in there. Not really disturbing that, just filtering it through. See how clear it's becoming? And this is going to take care of the rest, making it perfect. I'll lift this up a little bit so you can see the cup. And there you go. You have your almost completely clear golden amla oil. So take a couple minutes, filter this down, and through this process you're gonna, whatever's absorbed into the paper towel or napkin is pretty minimal, but you're gonna lose a little bit of volume to that. So if you want to start out with a larger amount, just try and keep the ingredients in proportion, and you can get a larger amount of this. But since I just use this mainly for the ends of my hair, and I do it with light oilings, this amount is good for me. This will last me a while. And this is going to take a little time to just filter through. Okay, I'll be right back. Right, so you can see it's still filtering down a little bit. And this will save you a bunch of money. I know Better Botanicals makes an amla oil that I want to say is definitely over $10 to get. I want to say it's more like 15 and change. I used to be a buyer for an organic company in Manhattan, and we used to carry the Better Botanicals line, and it was really, really nice quality products, but kind of expensive if you're going to be using them exclusively, you know, as your main hair care source. And this, the amla, the Hesh amla stuff only costs $1.99 for a huge box of it. And like I said, the regular olive oil, you can get that at any regular food store, and you can use it for tons of different things. So I'm going to cut to me using this. I'm going to let it cool down, and I'm going to go for it. Right, so hey, this is me. I have no makeup on. Ooh, but my hair is looking pretty good. It's fluffy today. I just washed it a little while ago, so the back is still wet. But I can show you how I'm using the amla, which is lovely. It's the color of something. I'm not going to say what, but it is a deep yellow color, which is good in this case. So I'm just going to use tiny drop in my hand. Smells good. And scrunch it in. And it should take away these like fluffy flyaways. I did a deep conditioning oil treatment last night, all night, and then I washed the oil out with my herbal shampoo and then followed it up with a little conditioner, kind of a basic conditioner that I got from ingredientstodiefor.com, and they have unscented base products, and they have this conditioning cream that's really, really good that I use. And there you have it. And that enhances my natural curl, and it gives it some shine. And it tames down my bangs, because my bangs tend to be like whoop and poof. So it's really good. I like it. I'm going to use this too on my skin, I think, in the winter, because as you can see, I get like very red and irritated and like, so I'm going to just use it after I get out of the shower, after I wash my skin, just a drop, and then massage it in. But feels good, feels nice and soft, smells good. And I'm very happy. So I hope you can follow this method yourself if you get serious about caring for your hair and growing it out long. This can really help. So enjoy, guys. Thanks. We'll see you soon.